back to Living 808. In the new What's the Law podcast, we're going to be talking about religious reasons for discrimination and book banning. Now, Coralie Chun Matsuyoshi, the host of the program, joins us now with the recent U.S. Supreme Court decisions. Aloha, Coralie.
Aloha, Kelly.
All right, so let's talk about it. The U.S. Supreme Court, they've made sweeping changes to abortion, gun rights in the country, and then recently decided cases involving free speech and religion. So let's talk a bit about those.
Colorado web designer Lori Smith wanted to provide custom wedding design services only to heterosexual couples because it was against her religion to service same-sex couples. She argued that the law violated her right of free speech and exercise of religion because it required her to create messages that she opposed. In a 6-3 decision, the conservative Supreme Court majority sided with Ms. Smith and allowed her to discriminate against same-sex individuals because her service involved freedom of expression. In other words, artistry in creating websites for couples getting married. It remains to be seen how far this will go and whether other so-called artists like musicians and architects will be allowed to discriminate against other protected classes like gender and race.
Oh, very interesting. All right, so that was definitely a recent one that made some big headlines. Another one was a U.S. Supreme Court decision that involved a mail carrier who objected to working on Sundays, also for religious reasons. So let's talk about that case and what happened.
So you know, Kelly, that it's because of Amazon that this case even came up, because they never used to get mail on Sundays. But the court sided with the mail carrier and really changed the way employers have to treat requests for religious accommodations. Before, if a religious request would create even a slight hardship on businesses, employers could deny that request. And now, if employers can't show substantial hardship, they have to grant the employee's request. It'll be interesting to see what will happen to former football coach Nick Rolovich. Remember, he refused to take the COVID vaccine for religious reasons, and the University of Washington fired him. The case is now on appeal, and it could make it all the way up to the Supreme Court.
Interesting. And of course, we'll continue to follow that, especially with the close Hawaii ties here. And book banning. That's something that's been around a long time. The South has attempted to whitewash or water down slavery. And more recently, Harry Potter was denounced for wizardry. So who's the latest target?
So the LGBTQ community is the latest target for censorship. Communities in 37 states have banned over 1,600 books from their schools and libraries, and demand for censorship has reached a 20-year high in 2022. Florida's Don't Say Gay law virtually bans discussion about sexual orientation or gender identity in public schools. Now, Black history is also being systematically erased in certain states, and Florida public schools are not allowed to teach anything that might make students feel ashamed because of their race. For example, if your uncle was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. And Governor DeSantis wants to put a positive spin on the history of slavery by claiming that slaves actually benefited from learning skills. It's kind of akin to workforce training.
Wow. What year is this? Okay. Now, of course, you're going to be covering all of this in your podcast. What else are we looking forward to? Because I know you have more podcasts coming up.
So should social media platforms be liable for content they post? And help for Maui wildfire victims. I have 2 podcasts on how to file and appeal FEMA and SBA loan decisions, who qualifies for disaster and employment assistance, dealing with landlord-tenant problems, and paying bills following the worst U.S. wildfire in a century.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Coralie, for all that you do for these great podcast topics. And of course, you can find all of them online at KHON2.com. You can listen to past episodes as well. And of course, the big hot topics that are really popular right now. Thanks so much, Coralie.
Thanks, Kelly. See you later.
See you soon. All right, so much more when Living 808 returns. Stay with us.